Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kim Insights on another segment of My Mom Mondays. And on today's segment of My Mom Mondays, what I just want to talk about is, so unfortunately, in the state of Virginia, actually in my city that I actually currently live in the city of Newport News, another school shooting has transpired. And unfortunately, this school shooting that transpired was the most awkward one, and that's why it's just like so shocking. Like when I share the news report to y'all, and like a lot of the details has yet to come out. So just bear with me because some of the things is just some of the things I've heard and some of the things that I've seen on the news, and and some of the stuff is actually factual. So, like I was just saying, on Friday, around the time I believe at 2 o'clock at Richneck Elementary School, a 6-year-old, like I said, a 6-year-old shot his elementary school teacher, who is the age of 25 years old. Her name is difficult to pronounce, so I'm not going to pronounce it. But yes, like I said, a 6-year-old student at Richneck Elementary School shot his teacher. We can't make this up, y'all. A 6-year-old. That's why I keep on reiterating a 6-year-old. That's why you gotta understand the magnitude of like the events that transpired. So some of the details that occurred, it occurred at 2 o'clock. Like I said, not too many details, but that's one detail. So another detail that actually came out today was that the 6-year-old got the gun from his mother. The 6-year-old was actually booked and charged, was arrested. It's just these facts that sound so crazy, but like I say, he was actually booked and charged. I don't know exactly which jail cell he's going to. Some more details. They said charges may be pending against the parents, which at this time period you can't really blame, because how did it? Like I did say he did get it from his mother, but how did this kid actually obtain this gun? And aren't the parents held as just as responsible? Because they said the parents may be charged, and I don't fault them. Like, this is a 6-year-old kid. What else do they know in how to control a weapon? And the gun that the kid actually has, and so I'm gonna go to some more details. The gun that the kid actually had is a 9mm that he took from his mother's purse. Now, this is where a lot of the questions comes in at. First of all right, yes, kids do snoop around, and so I understand that, like, maybe the mother was not paying attention. But my first question is, was the gun loaded when she initially got the gun? I mean, when the kid obtained the gun? And if so, what does the mother has going on when she has to carry around a loaded gun in her purse? That does not make sense to me. That's one question I have. 2, if the gun was not loaded, who taught this kid how to cock back a 9mm gun, load it up, and shoot it? These are some of the questions that we have, because it's a 6-year-old kid. This gun is probably half his size. How can he physically get the gun up, like how I had a conversation with my boy that is a legal gun salesman, pick the gun up and manually shoot this weapon? Now I understand, and like a few of my friends and I, we had conversation about this. Even though it does not take a lot to shoot a gun, it does take a lot more energy and a lot more strength for a 6-year-old to shoot a gun. We're not talking about a 16-year-old teenager. We're not even talking about a 12-year-old teenager. I mean, preteen. We're talking about a 6-year-old kid. I don't know if people don't look at my videos, or if they do, but you know that I coach 5 and 6-year-old kids. I know they're not that strong enough to really physically control a gun. Hell, they're not even mentally strong enough to have sustained emotions. So it's just so many questions that I have about this, that it's hard for me to do this video, but it has to be done because it has to be said. Like, I'm pretty sure like there's a lot more questions that the city and the school board of Newport News have to answer. And I think like as more and more these the news reports and more information is given out, I think I might just do another topic on this one, because I think there's more information that needs to be talked about. And like I said, this happened so short of notice that I wasn't able to prepare how I wanted to, but it still needed to be said that, like, first of all, gun violence shouldn't happen. Second of all, gun violence in school damn sure shouldn't happen. And 100%ly, how the hell a 6-year-old get caught, have a gun and learn how to shoot someone? That damn sure shouldn't happen. There's so many questions. I think this video need to be continued, but as more facts comes out, I think I have more and more discussions with more friends, family, and I might be able to do another one on this one. But like I said, the teacher's in stable condition now. She was in critical condition, so that's a good thing. But like I said, y'all, it don't make sense. It's still not making sense. I'm pretty sure just as much as I have questions, everybody in the U.S. has questions. And so we have a lot more questions that need to be answered. And so, that being said, y'all, this is Kim Insights doing another segment of My Mondays.